Hey everybody, so today's daily math problem is a geometry problem. And it says the surface area of a giant beach ball is 144 pi feet squared. What is the diameter of the ball? So, and they give you a hint, you can use the formula sheet. So we already know that we're going to need the formula for that. So always go to the formula sheet. A beach ball, that would be a ball, a circle, so it's a sphere, okay? The surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r squared. So we are going to go back over here, and I have written it down. Let's see, surface area of a beach ball. So surface area is 4 pi r squared. They told us that the surface area of the beach ball was 144 pi. So we looked for the formula. We know that the surface area is 144 pi, so all I did was plugged that in for surface area and made it equal to the 4 pi r squared. Now what we are solving for in this problem, we are solving for r. Okay, that's the only thing we don't know. We know pi is 3.14. These numbers we know, so what we are solving for is r. We're trying to figure out what that r is. So the rules of solving equation are just undoing in reverse order. And that means that we need to divide both sides of this. Since we're solving for r, we want this by itself. We need to get rid of all this other stuff. So the first thing we're going to do is divide both sides by 4. Okay? These 4's cancel because 4 divided by 4 is 1. So that just cancels. 144 divided by 4, I initially said was 38 because I was doing it in my head and it didn't make sense. So it's 36. So that leaves you with 36 pi, which is equal to pi r squared because the 4's have canceled out. So now, again, you're wanting r by itself. The next thing you need to get rid of is this pi. Well, we can just divide both sides by pi. You can kind of think of that pi symbol as a variable. It really is a number, 3.14. So however you want to think about that, but because you're dividing pi by itself, it cancels out. Because you're dividing over here pi by itself, they cancel out. So you're just left with 36 equals r squared. And the way you get rid of an exponent is to take the square root, an exponent of 2. Because the opposite of a square is the square root. And remember, we undo things when we're solving equations with the opposite operation. We undo this multiplied by 4 with divided by 4. We undo a square with a square root. So we take the square root of both sides, and that leaves us just r equals 6. So we solved for r. So are we done? Is that our answer? What do y'all think? Okay, so it's not our answer because the question was, what is the diameter of the ball? And remember, the radius of a circle is halfway across. The diameter is all the way across. So to find the diameter, we need to multiply that radius by 2. So the diameter of the circle would actually be 12. So let's come back over here and see if we're correct. And we are. And that is, they did the exact same thing. They did it in all one step here, dividing both sides by 4 pi, where I did by 4 and then by pi. But that is how you would solve that. That's one where you're having to work backwards. But if you know how to solve equations, it's easily doable. You just have to know the process. So if you need more work with geometry or with solving equations, finding the unknown, just look on Khan Academy and get some extra practice. And we will talk to you soon. Bye.